Hey divas, welcome or welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video, and today should be a quick fun one. Today I'm working out of my travel budget planner. My husband and I are going away for about 36 hours to celebrate our anniversary that we celebrated a couple of weeks ago, but we're actually gonna go away and do something just for us. So if you're into budgeting, planning, cash stuffing, sinking funds, all the things, I would love for you to subscribe, and more importantly, don't move. All right, Diva, so like I said, we're working out of the travel budget planner. This is my budget planner I created specifically for traveling. And I'm almost to the end. Like, your girl, I've been in these streets, girl. But more importantly, I've actually been using the tools because I really do use the things that I create. So if you've never seen this, this is a budget planner similar to the 90-day budget workbook that I have, but it's for 12 trips. Okay, and on the first page, it has the trip details, so you can write down where you're going, all the important information for your trip. And the most important part of the book is the vacation budget planner breakdown. So you have your transportation, accommodation, food and beverage, activities, other expenses, then your total expense, and then your cash envelopes if you plan on bringing any cash with you on the trip, and then your expense tracker on the other side, so you can actually write down expenses as they occur. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and plan for this trip we have coming up. And like I said, it's 48 hours, but we're still excited to get away and celebrate 13 years of marriage. So let's start on the first page. So trip details. So where we're going to New Orleans, which I've said a couple times is one of our favorite cities. And we're going to Biloxi. I hope I spelled that right. Okay. When are we going? When are we going, girl? We're going August 25th through the 26th. I mean, we're really in and out. We're leaving early Sunday morning and we come back Monday night, which is why I said it's like a 36-hour trip. What is the event, girl? Our event is our anniversary. Okay, so our lodging, we are staying in New Orleans and we're staying at Caesars New Orleans. Confirmation number, that's not important. We are flying and we have a rental car, so we have a flight. I'll put the confirmation code offline. And who's coming? Just me and my hubby. And what's our budget? Girl, our budget is $800. If that much, okay? So I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything to buy. Oh, honey, don't forget you're getting a pedicure today. Anything to do? I need to make our spa reservations. Let me take that back. I don't have anything to buy or anything like that. Again, this is a quick trip. So what makes this trip super special is that we are going to the spa. We are heading to the spa at the Beau Rivage in Biloxi is like the #9 spa in the country, girl, right? Did you know that? I didn't know that. So we said that we're gonna go there and we're gonna have a spa day. We're also going, the time it works out is because I should be picking up a free cruise certificate from the casino. Now I can tell you more about free trips and stuff the casino offers me if that's something you're interested in, but the casino offers me free trips and a couple of other perks, so we will be getting a cruise certificate from the casino as well, so the trip just works out. So this is all the important information of this trip. I like to just put little cute stickers on my trip when I'm traveling. You know, we went to New Orleans back in May. just to make it fun. We went to Orlando for spring break. So just to, you know, I always say, girl, budgeting doesn't have to be boring. So that's all I'm gonna do on this first page. Let's get over to the meat and potatoes of the book. So, you know, I got to write an erasable pen, girl, because I always make mistakes sometimes. So again, this first top part is just trip information. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. See, messed up already. I cannot write today. Okay, so the first category is transportation. So I'm gonna list the transportation stuff and then I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, so for the transportation, we have the flight, which is about $200 round trip. It's actually a little less than that because I've already purchased the tickets. $200. Car rental, about $125. Gas shouldn't be more than $40. And parking at the Atlanta airport, we're parking our car there to fly and then come back. So for transportation, we're projecting to spend $385 on that. Now accommodations. Okay, sorry if you hear the noise in the background. They're cutting the grass outside of my neighbor's house. So I had to make a quick change for parking. So the $20 is, again, to park at the Atlanta airport. But when we get to the hotel, I believe I do have to pay for parking overnight, and that also might be around 20 bucks. So I'm just gonna increase that parking overall, parking here back in Georgia and parking in New Orleans for 40 bucks, okay? So now we go to the hotel. I'm just budgeting $20. The hotel for me is comped, but I think sometimes I might have to pay a tax or something like that. Very low, very minuscule. So I think it's about 20 bucks. So I'm just gonna budget 20 bucks for that, okay? Food and beverage now is where things can get a little pricey because we are celebrating our anniversary, and I did make a reservation at Nobu. They opened up a brand new Nobu in New Orleans, and we're excited to go to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. And then just regular eating and stuff like that, okay? So okay. So this one, I'm pushing it. I don't even think we're gonna spend this much. Matter of fact, let me just adjust this right now, girl, because this is not like a real number. Let me talk it through with you. So we're leaving early Sunday morning, so I'm sure we're gonna grab something on our way to the airport, probably Starbucks or something. Then our flight's at 8 a.m., but when we get to New Orleans, we actually lose an hour. So when we get there, it'll still be 8 a.m., and I'm sure we'll be hungry again. But the hotel at the Beau Rivage is giving me a comp for food, but how much is that? It's not a lot. A few bucks for food. So we can wait to eat at the hotel. Then, you know, we might have a later lunch, and then we have the anniversary dinner that night. And then the following day, okay, I'll keep it at $325. As I'm talking to you, talking to me, I'll keep it at $325. I hope I don't spend that much, but that's where we are. Okay, activities. So the biggest thing is going to the spa. And we're looking to spend about $400 between both of our services. So that is one of the main things that we enjoy doing. And that'll be like our gift for our anniversary. So other expenses, I don't have any other expenses. I'll take that back, girl. My kids, even though they're not coming, they're always an expense for me. Okay, so I have my kids here for $30. And the reason I'm giving them $30 is because anytime we go away, I always give them, like, you know, Robux or something like that for their game because, you know, we're away from them. So I give them something, because if I don't budget for it, girl, they're going to call me and guilt me into it anyway because we're not home. So then we just be proactive and go ahead and put $30 down for them. So that's it. We don't have to put our pet away. We don't have to do anything because the kids, my mother-in-law and my mother will be here. So nothing extra that I need to do. I just want to make sure I have everything covered here. Yep, I think that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and put the total expenses. I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the totals here and see how we're looking. Girl, I am so off. Let me try this again. Girl. Now, I know I told you here that I wanted to spend $800. So you see how unrealistic that budget is? And I did this page in a marker and not my eraser. So we'll see. This is just what I'm budgeting. Who knows what we actually end up spending? So I have no idea. So we'll just keep it as is. So that is my total budgeted expense. I guess I should have done this. What I typically do, I do this, and then I come and put the budgeted total here. But I did it in reverse this time for some odd reason. Okay, let's talk about cash envelopes. So for this trip, I really don't need any that many envelopes, but I will just have some for like food. Because if I'm traveling to the airport, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm going to the airport, I'm just picking up like little stuff, snacks. If I do, I just hate to use my credit card, because if something happens and that's my only card I'm traveling with, because one time I did lose a credit card in the airport. Good thing I had another card. But anyway, when it's small transactions like a soda or something at the airport to take on the plane, I just use my I use cash for that. So I always like to have a couple dollars of cash. So that's how I set up my budget when I am traveling. Now, one other thing I want us to take into consideration for this trip is that this is my Mind on My Money Savings Challenge. And if you remember, I have a savings challenge specifically for my anniversary, okay? So today is the day she gets to come out. So it says we have $396. That's a C. 1, 2, 2. I'm taking this 50 out. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 50. That's 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Yep, $96 right here. So this helps to my budget. Okay. This is why sinking funds and saving challenges help. I'm like help, because now you see my budget was $1180. I don't really have to come up with that much money because I have, you know, almost $400 here. Okay, so what I want to do, since I have you, I am going to am I gonna cash stuff? I'm not gonna cash stuff. I don't have that many categories, but I am gonna put $40 into my wallet. And okay. Now there are already some expenses I've incurred, like my hands must have been dirty here some other time. I'm gonna put a sticker, girl, because that's gonna bother me. Sorry. Okay. So I did purchase things like my plane ticket and everything, and I will put that all in here. I can do that off camera, and that way when I come back and I close out the budget, you'll see all the expense trackers. And then once I fill out all the expenses, and I categorize them using these categories here, I don't use anything outside of these categories here, then we can come back and write the actual amounts when the trip is actually complete. All right, girl. Well, that is it for today's video. We have my cash. This is the cash I'm gonna put on in my bank account. So that one, I'm repaying my credit card back for the plane tickets that I purchased. That's the $200 right here. And the rest I'll use for other things in the trip, like our dinner. So this really takes care of my plane ticket and my dinner. So there you have it. This is why sinking funds and savings challenges are so awesome, because you can make small contributions to a goal or to an expense further down the road. Okay, so today was a quick one. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.